So welcome back live. We have a Rigas Rudens placement game starting on, and the first one is for the 7th place in the men's division between two Lithuanians. We have on the offense now in yellow jerseys Vorai 2, and in the black jerseys is a KossMix. So Team Vorai now getting closer and closer to the end zone, but looks like there's a call, probably a pick. And last second drop off doesn't work, and it's a turnover. KossMix playing against the poachy defense from Vorai. Mindaugas now, one of the best players in Lithuania, definitely a key player in this KossMix team. And what a save there from number 29. Big hammer goes up, and with a second attempt he scores. And it's 1-0 for KossMix. And again, I have to apologize that we don't have a scoreboard on your screens. But it's 1-0 now for a KossMix. Vorai now on offense. No one's on the mark. They're using that well. Hammer in the zone. And it's a score. They score right back with the hammer. Same corner. And it's 1-1. We saw one live stream games for both of these teams yesterday as well. They were actually the challengers from the pools in the quarterfinal, playing against the elite groups teams. KossMix there lost the Latvian national team 1, and Vorai 2 lost against the Estonians. Still, they managed to win the next game and earned the opportunity to play live stream again. Meanwhile, big block there in the center of field from number 1, and Vorai can take the lead for the first time in this game. And a big lefty blade in the end zone. We can see the player threw 2 blades in that point, and the marker couldn't do anything to stop him. So, and it is an assist bookhand for him. He got the block and threw the assist. Mindaugas now. Nice hammer. KossMix. Again, Vorai is poaching a bit, and it works. Now they're getting closer and closer to the end zone. And they score! 3 points in a row for Team Vorai. And it's 3-1. So after this game we'll have the men's 5th placement game. So a couple more very interesting games to come, and of course after that all the medal games. So KossMix starting the offense. Breaking the mark with the backhand. Centers the disc. Just swinging around. Looking for opportunities, looking in the end zone. And a huge grab. Under pressure. Just rising up. Very close defense there. And just taking a disc away. Both players just high-fiving each other after the great play. It was very nice pressure and defense, but still it's a nice spirit to stay positive even after those battles you lost. Just cheering up your opponent after doing the great job. Vorai now getting closer and closer, tips it away once and twice, and it works in the end. And now KossMix can break for themselves to tie the score. Mindaugas rising up but not able to keep the disc in his hand. Just tapping it with his fingertips. Not happy with himself there. He usually gets those discs, but not this time. Big around swing from Vorai 2. Very patient offense so far. They don't want to rush this one. And now the big grab. Is it in? No, unfortunately it's out of bounds. And the shoe slipped off his hand off his leg as well, and he's just asking for a quick minute to get it back on. And looks like he's almost done. Yep. And we are ready to keep going. Again, Mindaugas in the same place, this time getting a disc. Hammer in the end zone. And Mindaugas scores. And we are tied at 3. So back on serve. Vorai 2 started the game with the offense. And now they still have this small advantage. Vorai now getting the disc up the line once more. Very close to the end zone. Centers it now. Nobody's on the mark. Just dumps it off for the handler player. Very nicely recognizing this poach in the end zone. Not willing to rush it. They know that they have 8 seconds. They can look in the front for like the 6 seconds out of those. And then in the last 2, there's always wide open handler. But misunderstanding here leads to the turnover, and KossMix can take the lead. Hammer in the center of the field. Looking towards the end zone, can't find anything. Dumps it back. And another misunderstanding between the players. And Vorai 2 taking this gift and bringing it home. So 4-3. Vorai 2 is up. Maybe it's not the place KossMix wanted to play for, but they are not showing their best game here today. As we know, they have played for the Lithuanian titles several times, have played in lots of international tournaments here in the Baltics. Mindaugas. Very floaty disc in the end zone, and it's way too high. And the player is saying he was so wide open. Just everything simple would work. And here's the timeout. And Vorai 2 knows that they are leading. Time is working in their favor. Just take the rest. Maybe they will manage to score this break. And then they will be leading by 2 points again. And KossMix are the ones that need to change something here. Vorai just need to focus a bit more on those throws, because the last turnovers were from some misunderstandings. Just play maybe a bit simpler. So they really want to score this one. Otherwise KossMix will be trailing all the time, 1 point behind, and if it goes like that till the universe point, and anything can happen there. So we can hear the whistle. Timeout is over. Looks like Vorai will start with the horizontal stack. And KossMix will be poaching. And here goes the huck. 2 players are there. It was a nice set play from Vorai 2, but unfortunately for them, KossMix were poaching, taking this opportunity away. And now they can tie the game. Hammer. There was a tip on the throw. That was too short. So it was the teamwork on the defense as well. Vorai getting closer and closer to the end zone. Two players were willing to grab the disc. And just a small backhand in the end zone. And again, Vorai 2 extending their lead to 2 points. As we can see now in this tournament, Vorai is the most represented club. They have two teams and two actually very strong teams. Both of them are in top 8. We have this Vorai 2 team playing for the 7th place, and later on today we will see their main team playing in the final. KossMix now struggling to get open players, finds a swing in the last second. Lots of running from KossMix, but still they're not quite sure. And big hammer. 2 players going for the disc. None of them takes it, and it's a turnover. So after this game we will see 5th placement game. There will be one more Lithuanian team playing for those Lithuanian fans watching here, so there will be way more games for you. Next one is the Shooting Stars and Valmiera. Meanwhile here, KossMix getting another opportunity. Last second throw from KossMix. Now there's wide open player. Backhand break, played in the end zone, and Mindaugas scores. And it's 4-5. Vorai is still leading. They actually changed the disc during the middle of the last point. It went over the stands, and they just took the new one, and looks like this is the lucky one for KossMix. Nice pull from KossMix. Vorai starting from their own end zone. Nice give and go movement allows them to get out. Nice grab there in the center of the field. Just blading around it. Centers the disc. Again, Vorai playing patiently. Waiting for the wide open players. Almost in, not quite. Nice bid on defense there from a KossMix player, and he's taking an injury. Looks like he hurt himself a bit. Again, very close. Looking in the end zone. 2 offensive players are there, 3 defenders. Hammer in the end zone. And they score. Despite the huge pressure from KossMix. And it's 6-4. Vorai leading. So only 3 minutes left to play. And Vorai 2 are leading 6-4 against KossMix. Mindaugas. Only handlers involved so far. Still it's a 2-player game. Finally somebody else. Nice pressure there from Vorai. The player with this calming down his defender a bit. It was a bit too aggressive on him, too close. KossMix getting closer and closer to the end zone. And a round backhand from Mindaugas in the end zone. And 5-6. Splitting the deficit in half. Only down by 1 point. Here goes the pull. Vorai now starting their offensive point. Nice around forehand. Getting closer and closer. Blade. Will there be hammer in the zone? Asking for it. Cutter wasn't expecting that. Again, we can see that KossMix is poaching off end zone lines, and there's wide open handler at every single moment. A very interesting backhand choice, and it's a turnover. And it's a timeout. Probably a wise call from KossMix. They want to score this one, and the time cap will run out in just 2 seconds. So it's during the timeout, and that means we'll have a new hard cap after this point. And if KossMix scores, it's a universe point. Otherwise, they really need to get it back, score 3 points in a row to win this game. And of course, they rather score just one break. And Vorai did everything perfectly well until that very last pass in the end zone. They're showing patience, just swinging around, getting wide open handlers. But in the end, that one backhand was unnecessary there. Still, Vorai will have advantage in the next point. Nevertheless, even if KossMix scores and it's universe, then they will start with the disc in their hands. But still, KossMix first have to score this one. Both teams are back on the field. It's a horizontal stack from KossMix. Looking for the handler. Gets it. Still just handlers. Nice leading backhand throw. One more. Another backhand to get the disc closer and closer. Perfect position for the disc. That's where you want the disc in such situations. In the center, close to the end zone. Very similar style of defense from both Lithuanian teams. And here goes the hammer in the end zone. And we'll have universe game here in a Rigas Rudens men's division. 7th placed game between two Lithuanian squads. We have Vorai 2 and KossMix. Only the best players are on the field now. Very last point of the game. Very last point of the tournament for those teams. Vorai starting from their end zone. Up the line. One more throw up the line. Very close to the sideline. Swings around. Slowly but advancing. And there's a pick. Looks like they will just stop the game. Everybody will get in the right position. And disc is back in. A round throw. To reset the stall. Another one. KossMix are forcing back. Another Lithuanian team. Skuber in the center of the field. Another blade to swing full side. Big fake there. Now very close to the end zone. And for the score. Huge fake in the end zone. Let's see this one in replay. Faking out Mindaugas. He's just turning away. And the lefty blade over the top for the victory. Congrats Vorai 2. And we'll be back just in a minute with a 5th placement game.